So Abby, here we are in a beautiful plot of alternative protein. So can you just talk us through what we've got here in terms of these crops?
Right. So we have the fava beans and the field peas, which are traditionally grown pulse crops in the UK. But we are looking at other pulse crops that are a bit more climate resilient. And for example, we have the lentils, which are very drought tolerant if we can get the establishment right and the weed control right. These are also very high value in terms of their grain. So this is one we have a small breeding program for the lentils. The next crop over is the narrow leaf or the blue lupin. You have a white lupin interloper in that plot. These are again, the lupins are temperate pulse crops. One of the drawbacks is that they contain some anti-nutritional factors in their seed, and a major breeding objective is to basically remove those anti-nutritional factors so that they don't need so much processing before use.
So just on the processing, do we have the processing capability for lupins at scale in the UK yet?
Not yet, and the reason for that is, again, there is not a critical mass of the crop that's traditionally grown.
Yeah. So chicken and egg.
Yeah, chicken.
Yeah. And soya? That's
So
not,
soya
don't
is
see
the
much
one.
of that in the
Yeah,
UK.
soya is one of the things that has got a very ready market. UK imports a huge amounts of soya for food and feed.
Yeah.
We are trying to get that right again to adapt the soybean crop into the British growing season, and we are looking at very early maturing varieties. There is pressure at both ends of the growing season. So for example, we start growing in the Cambridge area around the first week of May. But any later than that, if there are any rains, unseasonal rains, or any other factors, then it becomes too late. It doesn't mature. So getting maturity right is a major objective. And if we can get that right, then that's potentially a very big crop. Right now, it's just grown in Kent and other southern parts of England. Yeah.
Hopefully we might. I mean, we already have peas and beans, but hopefully some of these coming soon to a field near us at some point.
The most promising one is that the chickpea. There's a project, we have a funded project right now, and as you can see, that's actually flowering. That's also a very hardy crop and has the chickpea flower has very good use in the food processing industries. It's a very good source of protein, and it can be used as an egg substitute in many of the food manufacturing applications.
Yeah.
Plus, of course, direct human consumption. So one of the things is, both for lentil and chickpeas, you don't get much of a feed market. So you traditionally get higher values for your crop. If you can get the yield right. Right now, the other issue is that of getting a critical mass of crop growing in the UK, so that you get the demand coming from food manufacturers and stuff, and the processors.
Yeah.
So we are working to develop varieties for all these crops that'll fit the UK growing season and also be climate resilient. So if there is a drought or if there's a spike in temperature, you will not get a yield loss. So that's one of the objectives.
Brilliant. Thank you, Abby.
You're welcome.
Very good to meet you.